Costa, I placed my classroom policies on my syllabus. My classroom policies read in part as follows. Respect your fellow classmates. Please be aware of the diversity of views and respect those whose opinions may differ from your own. Please do not use any profanity anywhere in your classwork, and please do not use any racial slurs or ethnic slurs anywhere in your classwork. I include that statement as a best practice regarding language and anti-racism.
I aimed for institutional change by using program review to center anti-racism and transformative pedagogy in program goals and outcomes, using structures such as content review to revise course outlines for 13 courses, and creating a fully ZTC degree pathway by 2026. We are working to decolonize psychology. Collaborations with other departments and student groups will be key to our success. One of the first assignments I have is what I call before we start, or sometimes before we begin. And it is a read, watch, contribute, really simple assignment where students first read a little bit about some of the community standards that I have for our course. And then they watch a few short videos on microaggressions. These are kind of fun, easy to watch and understand videos. And then the last video is a short tutorial on what to do when you witness a microaggression. So they can learn some tools to address these occurrences in their everyday life or even in our course. After that, they're asked to contribute to a Padlet. And this one is going to be done anonymously, so students can really share some of their concerns, what they're nervous about talking about, how they think we should handle difficult conversations, or just comment on the videos. They're even free to add items or share stuff. So these comments can last on from semester to semester, so other students can see that a lot of us go through the exact same emotions when dealing with a lot of really difficult topics.
Hi, my name is Devin, and my open pedagogy project involved working on the midterm and final projects for my statistics classes, where students survey their communities on issues that are important or interesting to them and then analyze the data. My big question has been, how can I actually inspire students to see themselves and their communities as relevant in our classroom? And for this project, how can I help them see their work in our class as potentially relevant in their communities? And I realized that I could compile student survey data into a data library and use that data in lab assignments as scaffolding, building up the projects to help students really envision what they could do with these assignments. The data library is currently a Google Drive folder. Here it is. And inside it, there's a contents and licensing page, instructor resources, which include labs and project assignment descriptions and other stuff, and of course the data spreadsheets themselves. And in the contents and licensing file, you can see the Creative Commons license, as well as a list of surveys, text of the questions exactly as they asked them, and the answers that were available. And of course, finally, a link to the data, which is of course just a spreadsheet of data. It doesn't look like much from here, but this can be copied and pasted into whatever statistics software you're using, and then the students can analyze the data that other students from previous classes collected. They can also recreate the same surveys and add to the data set so that we get even more data. Okay, that's it. If you're interested in using or contributing to this project, please contact me. Yay, thank you.
When I was a student at Contra Costa College, I believed that I could transfer to Cal State East Bay. Then it was called Hayward State, thanks to my good grades and faculty support. However, a counselor at Contra Costa College told me that I wasn't smart enough to go to Hayward State, let alone graduate. I was devastated. I left his office fighting back the tears and planning to quit school. My Latina friend, who knew that I was going, was waiting for me, had also received that same discouraging information from that same counselor. My friend shared with me that she had been accepted at UC Berkeley on that same day. The counselor's words, especially coming from an African-American person, had a profound impact on me. The experience motivates me and motivated me to support and to encourage students, which is why I became an instructor. It is also why I wanted to be a part of the OFAR team.
In honor of Black History Month, February 2024, I held a symposium titled The Black Arts Movement Reexamined. I also held an exhibit in our college library titled The Black Arts Movement, remembering the contributions of Black Panthers Bobby Seale, George Mason Murray, and Emory Douglas. In February 2025, I will hold another symposium and library exhibit. I believe that my institution should support Black History Month activities as a best practice regarding the largest racial minority group in the USA and anti-racism.
I see myself creating more shared resources for math and STEM faculty to make it easier for other faculty to learn about and adopt and integrate anti-racist pedagogy and open pedagogy. And I'm super excited to learn more about how we can integrate anti-racism into our course outlines, our student learning outcomes, and faculty evaluations.
Based on my OFAR participation, I hope to have an impact on our institution in the future by developing an inclusive and diverse curriculum that reflects the experiences and contributions of people from various racial and ethnic backgrounds. As a former CCC student, I remember reading textbooks with content that did not reflect who I was, a young, Black, single mom with economic struggles. Therefore, incorporating diverse perspectives, authors, and topics helps to create opportunities for students to feel connected to the content, which becomes a personal and academic experience rooted in our goals of students becoming lifelong learners.
Contra Costa College as an immigrant and first-generation college student, and thanks to the mentorship and wonderful instruction I received from some of my now colleagues in the math department, I'm back as a math instructor here on this campus. I aim to be an anti-racist educator, actively working to promote equality and inclusivity in education, especially in STEM. My goal is to make learning math accessible for all students and to help close the gaps created by COVID-19 and the implementation of AB 705 and AB 1705.